Hey guys, Galucia here, and today I wanted to bring you another multiplayer game. I was gonna do zombies, but this kind of fell into my lap, and I wanted to talk about it. So I prestiged late last night. I stayed up, not super late, but late enough for me to prestige before I went to bed. And this was the very first gameplay I had as a prestige, starting out at level 1. You might have noticed that I started late. It was already 11:11. It was like 2.5 minutes into the game itself. And everybody on the opposing, or anybody that was on my now team left except for like 2 guys. So I was like number 3. It's a little bit of disadvantage at the start, but then the new people that show up are obviously a little bit better than the people that left, and we pull together. But that's neither here nor there. So I wanted to show this because it's not necessarily the greatest, gameplay ever for Black Ops 2, and it's there's nothing particularly amazing about it. Like I said, I started out level 1, so I'm using the pre-builds. This pre-build's actually pretty good. It's not exactly how I would set this class up, but the Scorpion is so good in this game that I'm all about this pre-build. But I wanted to use it as a direct comparative because, and this is why I planned this out ahead of time, because my very first multiplayer video I ever did for Black Ops 2 was actually it was the very first game I ever did, period, and it didn't do that good. It was 4 and 7, and because the game came out earlier in Europe, I was watching live streams all day waiting for Black Ops 2 to come out. So I saw all the maps to at least a certain degree. I saw a lot of the weapons being used, how they were performing. So I felt like I was giving myself an edge by watching all these live streams. But it really doesn't compare to actual, like, real life, just experience in the game. I don't know why I shot the guy. So, even though I watched all that stuff, just being in the game, you get, like, a feel for the map. There's certain weapons that you just begin to understand. Like, right before I prestiged, the weapon I was using the most was the Scorpion. I had a class set up for it. So, jumping back into a pre-build with a Scorpion wasn't too alien to me, and I was able to make it work. And I really wanted to show this comparative because, again, I don't do amazing, but my final score is pretty good, and it's obviously way better than 4 and 7. So I thought it was interesting to see the differences, with, same level, same everything that you had when you first started the game, but just the knowledge of the game and everything just has, expanded, and now I'm, a lot better for it. So, and I want to talk about prestiging a little bit because I didn't really know exactly what you were going to get for prestiging and what would happen. It's definitely different than previous CODs. So when I prestiged, for those of you unaware of what's going on with prestiging, first of all, it asked me to pick a couple different options for like what I wanted to do for prestiging. One of them was to reset all my stats to 0. Well, to hell with that. I don't want to reset my stats to 0. I like that I didn't have to reset my stats to 0. That was nice. And the other thing was to set up and to have a 6th slot for your creator class. But unlike before, by doing this, they replaced one of my available presets. So the very first preset was gone, which is actually what I'm using now. So I only got to use this preset in the very first gameplay that you're seeing now, because after that, when creator class is unlocked, I could no longer use this preset because it was replaced by my 6th slot. So that was kind of a bummer, actually, because I would have kept using that pre-build for at least, the first 10, 20 levels, because it's pretty good until you start unlocking weapons that I, wanted to use anyway. I ended up using some weapons I didn't use before that I like now, so it's whatever. But yeah, so I thought that was an interesting way to go about the whole preset thing, and unlocking the extra class. So that's what I did. But you keep your stats, all your weapon stats, and like your combat records and all that stuff. You keep anything that you like gun levels. So like leveling up the gun itself and unlocking the attachments for it, unlocking the camos for it, all that stays. It's just a matter of unlocking it again. So once you're at the appropriate level, you unlock that particular weapon, and then you already have whatever you had unlocked for it. So I'll use the MSMC as an example. With the MSMC, I maxed that weapon out. I didn't prestige it because I thought I was going to lose the prestige from... I was going to lose the prestige of the weapon itself when I prestiged my level. Obviously, that's not the case, so now once I unlock the MSMC again, I'm going to prestige it. But I thought I would lose it, so I thought that was interesting that you keep it. So when I unlock the MSMC for the appropriate level, it's going to have every single attachment because I unlocked all of them, which means right out of the gate, you can put the attachments on it that you like and set your class up how you would prefer to set it up. So I thought that was pretty cool. And the camo thing, I thought that was pretty cool. I was working really hard on getting my combat knife camos. I got the majority of them already just for my first, first commander or whatever. But now I just have a few more to get, and the progress for that also remains. So it's pretty interesting that you get to keep all your stuff. I kind of like that. It's more prestiging now since you don't lose your stuff. It's still a handicap because you have to re-unlock the weapons at the appropriate level, but it doesn't set you back as much. It's more just for prestiging, like for the prestige of prestiging, just for bragging rights and being able to say, look at me, I'm prestige whatever. I don't even know what the max prestige is going to be for this game, because, like with Modern Warfare 3, it was originally 10, and then they raised it twice, and so it was eventually, the max prestige was 20. I don't know if they're going to do anything like that for this, so I'm not even going to speculate on what the max prestige will be for this game. But, yeah, I thought it's pretty interesting. So next up will be prestiging the weapons, because that's how you get your emblem, and that's how you get your emblem and your clan tag on the actual weapon by prestiging it, which is definitely worth it because my emblem is freaking awesome. The free-for-all video that I posted, you can see my emblem a lot because I was winning. So it's in that bottom left corner where you see the wolf head now, was my emblem. It's pretty sweet, but it's my Minecraft avatar basically. But yeah, so I'll definitely be wanting to put that on my weapon itself. And yeah, so just a direct comparative. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of show that a little bit of knowledge goes a long way with this game. And after playing it for, I think I'm up to 18 hours of gameplay or something. I don't know. I think it's 18 hours. But after all that, there's definitely a difference. That's basically what I wanted to say. So, thanks for watching this. And like I said, I was planning on doing zombies, but because I was going to go like every other day, like zombies, multiplayer. But since I just prestiged last night, I'm going to post this up at you. So, what I'm going to do tomorrow will be a zombie double feature. I'll post 2 zombie videos in one day and just lob zombies your way. But I leveled up 8 times in just my very first thing. I thought that was pretty rad. So 24 and 17, or 24 and 14 rather, with 17 confirmed. So not too bad. I jumped into the game late, but I was still #1 in kills. So I'll take it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.